Welcome back to This Week in Video Games, and today I'm going to be looking at a build focused around getting your super back as much as possible. Using a combination of exotic weapons and armour, we're going to be getting our super multiple times and therefore causing maximum damage to our opponents in a very short space of time in PVE. So the following is a Shards of Galanor and Traveller's Chosen Hunter PVE build for Destiny 2. And don't forget, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. So this is a PvE build for Hunters that's going to allow us to get our super back very fast using a combination of mods and exotic armour. Together with Traveller's Chosen and Charge with Light perks, we're going to turn into a damage machine and cause a whole lot of pain in PvE. So I already covered the Traveller's Chosen a few times here, but this combination of armour, mods and subclass is one of the best ones yet. So first of all, let's have a look at the exotic armour for the build. So for this build, we're going to be using the Shards of Galanor, and you can pick those up from the weekend. We can get it from a random world drop exotic. The perk here that we're looking for is Sharp Edges, so hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy after the super ends. Plus we get increased mobility too. So Sharp Edges is one of the key ingredients to the build, as this one is going to help out a bunch to get our super energy back as fast as possible. So when you unleash a Blade Barrage, you want to try and get as many hits and kills as possible, and the more you do, the more super energy is going to come back your way. Well, next up, let's have a look at the subclass. So I'm going to be using a Way of 1,000 Cuts, and this is Middle Tree Gunslinger. So looking at the abilities here, we've got Knife Trick, so throwing a fan of flaming knives that burns targets on hit. We've got Burning Edge, so while enemies burn, your dodge ability recharges faster. Then you've got Playing with Fire, so destroying burning enemies recharges Knife Trick more quickly. And then we got Blade Barrage, so vault into the air and unleash a volley of solar charge explosive knives. Blade Barrage is the key here, and we're going to be using that for big damage on enemies. So as we're going to be using Traveller's Chosen, we're going to be getting our abilities back really nice and fast. So that means we're going to have a wealth of knives as well with Knife Trick, which means as well as getting our super back, when we have a little bit of downtime, we're going to be throwing those flaming knives. Next up, let's have a look at the weapons. So first of all, I'm going to be using Traveller's Chosen, and this is an exotic kinetic sidearm. So we've got Gathering Light on this one, where final blows with this weapon grant stacks of Gathering Light, consume stacks granting melee grenade and class ability energy based on the number of stacks. And we got Gift of the Traveller, so each stack of Gathering Light improves the weapon's reload, handling and target acquisition. So this is really good, so you want to build up as many stacks as possible, and you can unleash your grenade and then your melee, then consume that Gathering Light and you get it back instantly. You want to aim for about 6 or 7 stacks to get your abilities back nice and fast. For the other weapons, it's pretty much mix and match. So I'm using a Demolitionist Ikelos SMG, so that Demolitionist perk is going to help me get my grenade energy back faster too, and I'm going to go for Falling Guillotine, as this is one of the best legendary weapons at the moment for DPS, so if you want to get in there nice and close, pair this up with Lucent Blade and you're on to an absolute winner. So talking about the mods, let's have a look at the other ones that we're using. So first up, I'm using Swift Charge, and this one is going to help me get Charged with Light by rapidly killing enemies with a sidearm. So we're going to be passively getting Charged with Light as we use Traveller's Chosen. Next up, I'm using Supercharge, so this allows for more stacks of Charged with Light. I'm also using Surprise Attack, so when I'm Charged with Light, if I reload the sidearm, then I'm going to get charged bullets that basically do double damage. And finally, I'm using Ashes to Assets, so the benefit of this here is I'm going to be getting super energy on grenade kills. So as I'm using Traveller's Chosen and those Demolitionist perks to get my grenade energy back, it's going to help me top up my super after I get that bonus from the Shards of Galanor. So hopefully Shards is going to give me about 40 or 50% back after a successful super, and then you can keep topping up that super with grenade kills. So what we want to do is build up stacks of Charge with Light. So given we've got Swift Charge, we're going to be organically getting Charge with Light with sidearm kills. And as we're getting sidearm kills, we're also going to be getting stacks of Gathering Light, meaning we're going to be getting more grenade energy back. Use those grenades and we're going to be getting more super energy back with Ashes to Assets. So it all works really nicely together. Well, that's the build. Now let's have a look at some gameplay. So you want to get kills with a sidearm to get Charged with Light stacks, throw grenades and get kills to boost super energy with Ashes to Assets, consume Gathering Light to get more grenades, and then keep throwing grenades to get more super energy. Reload that sidearm every now and again to trigger Surprise Attack, then unleash Blade Barrage and get back your super energy. build up stacks of charge with light and then throw more grenades to get more super back, unleash another super as fast as possible, repeat and enjoy. Well, let me know what you think of the build down there in the comments. If you've got any suggestions on how to make this better, do let me know. Also, if you found some good combinations for builds with Traveller's Chosen, share them down in the comments and help everyone out. Well, that's it for this Shards of Galanor and Traveller's Chosen Hunter PVE build for Destiny 2, and thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing it would really help me out. Otherwise, check out these other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.
Drifter, you witnessed many of us rise.
Not personally.
You've had more time than most to see what we could be. What kept you away?
Experience. Do you actually call him Lord Shax? Or do you just say Shax?
I, too, share a skepticism for authority.